Hello, it's Laura here from the Elite Alliance. Today in our Big Cook session we're going to be making a mixed bean burrito. So I've just popped my oven on, my hob. I've just turned it on so it heats my pan up a little bit, and I've just washed my hands and I'm just putting my apron on. So to start off with, to make our burritos we need some oil. I have a fancy oil in a spray because it's easier to use, or you can use the clary oil, so you just need a little bit in the bottom of your pan. Make sure you have your grown-ups to help you, because as you can see the ring on my hob is red, which means it's very, very hot. So then we need some onions. So these ones are pre-chopped, but you can use one and chop it up. It's just sometimes a bit easier to use pre-chopped ones, and also when you chop an onion it can make you cry. So we'll pop some of those in there. Get them out. And then we're going to use stuck around the top there, look, squeeze them ones in. Then we're going to fry our onions off. So they'll be nice and warm in the pan, and in a minute you'll hear them sizzling. That means they're cooking, so just cook them off till they're nice and brown or soft, whichever one is first. In a minute you'll hear them sizzling. I can hear them starting to sizzle. So as you can see it's really, really red, so that means it's really, really hot. So while they're sizzling, we also need a tin of mixed beans. So in my beans is, I don't know which sort's in there, there's kidney beans, there is, looks like black-eyed beans, and there's another type in there, but I'm not sure which one it is. So that's a tin of mixed beans. Can you hear them starting to sizzle now? Means they're starting to cook away. We also need a tin of chopped tomatoes, some tomato puree, a spice called cumin, and a herb called oregano. So we need those. We need a packet. A tortilla wrap. You get these in different shapes and sizes. Oh, they're browning off lovely now. I don't know if you can see in there, look, they've gone a bit brown, so that means they're cooking nicely. Just turn the heat down a little bit. Then we need to add our spices. So we need a teaspoon of cumin and a teaspoon of oregano. So just make that nice. So there's one going in, and there's the oregano. That one smells beautiful. And two. So there's the two spices and herbs. So just give that a mix in the bowl. Then we need a big squeeze of tomato puree. There's not much left in this one, so I'm going to just use the rest of the packet. Oh, squeeze that already. You have to give it a really big, because there's not much left in it. I need to give it a really, really big squeeze. Oh, there we go. Get as much as I can. I need to use my big muscles to do that. And then we'll give that a mix up. So they all get mixed together. Then we need to add the tomatoes, the tin of chopped tomatoes. You can hear it really sizzling now. Give all that a mix up. Mix all the herbs and the spices and the tomatoes together. Does smell yummy. Then last we add the beans. So pour those in. Be careful that your tomatoes and that don't splash at you, because there's quite a lot in the bowl, in the bin. And then we're going to give this a big mix together. Can you help me do the mixing song? Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Mix, mix, mix it up. Mix it in the bowl. Stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it. Now you've reached your goal. So we need to leave that in there, stirring it so it doesn't stick, for a few more minutes until it has warmed all the way through. And then when that's done that, we can start to assemble it into our burrito. So You don't have to have just beans in your burrito. You can put all sorts to inside. You could have put some sort of meat if you like. You could put some rice in with it or some vegetables. You can try all sorts. Nice combinations that you can have in your burrito. You could even put some chili powder in it to make it a bit chillier if you like chili. So all sorts of different flavours. So I'll just turn that up a little bit so it heats up a little bit more. So what I'm going to do ready for this is on my tortilla wrap, I'm going to put some grated cheese. So in my tub I've already got some pre-grated cheese, so I'm just going to lay that in the bottom. I'm going to lay that across there in a nice line, so when you put it on it will all melt inside it. If you like guacamole, you can put guacamole in it, but I'm not a big fan of guacamole, so I'm not going to put that any of that in there. So this must be almost hot. When it starts to bubble, that's called boiling, and that's when it's hot enough so you can start to put some in your wrap. Got the word I was looking for there. So it's nearly there. I can see a couple of little bubbles going up. So there's our mixture. And I've forgotten to get a spoon, so I'm just going to grab a spoon so we can spoon it into the mix. So I don't know if you can see, there's lots of steam coming off this because it's very, very hot. So it's made a bit of a mess there, so let's wipe that up. So I think we're boiling now. So when you've done this, you've got to be very, very careful. You might need help off a mummy or daddy. Use your spoon, and you can just spoon. Pull that plate a little bit closer. Spoon it on top of your cheese. So you can have lots in there. You can have a little bit. Depends how much filling you actually like. So turn that down. That quick. I've got some space here, so here we go. Can you see my beans are on my burrito? So to make your burrito, you have to fold your tortilla wrap. So you fold the bottom up first, so it tucks in like it's going to bed, and then you fold the sides over, and then the next side over, and there you have one of your burritos. So that is a yummy bean burrito. So I'm just gonna try to tuck that little bit underneath so it stays in bed there. So that's how you make a mixed bean burrito. Like I say, you can put lots of different things in it. You can have lots of different cheeses. You can have guacamole. You can have all sorts. So now I need to go wipe the sides down, do a little bit of washing up, and then I'm going to have this burrito for my tea. So I'll see you all soon. I'll be ready to say goodbye. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, all the boys. Goodbye, all the girls. Goodbye, everyone. I hope to see you soon. Thank you for joining me on today's Big Cook Little Cook session. And if you'd like any further recipes, hints or tips, please don't hesitate to visit familycorner.co.uk. See you soon. Goodbye.